Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Crypto Takeover coming back with another Bitcoin analysis video for y'all. Bitcoin just had a large dump off, almost about a $1,500 dump off as of right now, breaking below one of our major key line support areas. We got a little bit of a bounce. Is this going to be a dead cat bounce? Well, we're going to take a look at the charts. Maybe we could be headed back up into that symmetrical triangle, or is this just the beginning of the downturn? So if that sounds interesting, please stick around and let's get started. All right, so if y'all are brand new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're on our way to 3,000 subs. We're actually doing a giveaway at 3,000 subs, a $100 giveaway with one of our favorite altcoins. And also, if y'all haven't checked out this channel before, we use 3 paid for indicators. We use the market Cipher indicator, the TI sequential by Tone Vays, and also market God buy and sell indicator. So I want to make sure I bring y'all a substantial amount of value on this channel. So if I am, then please share this video right now with your friends and family. Looking at the 15-minute time frame here, we're starting off with our VWAP currently trending actually below it. Now we started to trend above it as of yesterday during our little rally. And now we can kind of see that we're kind of losing that momentum for the most part. Maybe end up getting a little bit of a tight squeeze here with our support resistance. And if we start to trend below this VWAP, we're going to probably have to come back up and retest it. And then maybe see if we get rejected once again, indicating if the bears are still in control of this market. Or if it comes back up, find support above the VWAP, the bulls might have the advantage and try and take this up a little bit higher. We got rejected on our bullish cross here with our 2 EMAs. So we could come back up and try and anticipate another bullish cross, but money flow is also kind of trending down there too. If y'all saw that, money flow is also moving down. 30-minute time frame. Money flow, our money flow is pretty much moving sideways here. Looks like we want to maybe try and move back up into that greenish territory on our 30-minute time frame. Blue waves are starting to kind of clip up just a tad bit, so maybe in anticipation of a little bit more of a bounce to the upside here. Let's just get a reference about where our retracement would be if we were to come back to like a 50% retracement maybe. So our 618 50% retracement was at about 9,400. Our 618 9,500, which it does look like we came back up to test some of those areas. So we've already kind of had our 50% retracement along with our touching one of our key fib levels at the 618 as well too. So that's just something to take note of. Usually if Bitcoin's pretty bearish, it'll still have a little bit of a 50% bounce back in the other direction, but that could be very short-lived. So let's go on into our 40-minute time frame, 45-minute time frame here, see what's happening. 45-minute time frame, looks like we're having a little bit of confusion on our buy and sell signals here. So this is a market God X indicator, but it does look like we are getting a little bit of confusion there, and that's to be normal for the most part, especially during unsure times of whether or not Bitcoin wants to continue its rally to keep pumping or to maybe see a sell-off too as well. I call them Christmas tree patterns. I think I got that from CryptoFace, but let's go on into our hourly time frame here. Hourly time frame also kind of telling us that we're still seeing a little bit of a waterfall drop off as of right now. We had our 50% retracement, and I thought that we were going to come back up to retest this trend line as resistance, once support, now resistance possibly. We did get a little bit of a bounce. We didn't quite come back up all the way to retest that trend line, but we are kind of indicating that maybe the price action is acting like it already came back up to retest that trend line as resistance now. We can see here on our hourly time frame that our blue wave is still wanting to move a little bit further down as well. Starting to zoom out here. Not a clear direction on money flow just yet. I'll go ahead and turn off Cipher SR though. mainly meant to use on our lower time frames. Moving into our 90-minute time frame, let's go to our 90-minute time frame here. Let's see what's happening. 90-minute time frame also kind of, we got the bearish cross. We're actually moving back down below our 13 EMA here as well on our 90-minute time frame. Blue wave's also moving down as well. I would imagine that our 100 EMA is probably going to be some pretty major resistance for us. Let's go on into our 2-hour time frame. 2-hour time frame also clipping down just a tad bit, maybe indicating that we kind of want to also see a big green dot here on the 2-hour, which we haven't quite gotten just yet. But if we start to zoom out on our 2-hour, we can see that we've been in the green money flow for a while, but now it does look like it wants to start moving into that reddish money flow. So let's go on into our 4-hour time frame now. And before we move on forward, don't forget, y'all, we have the trading group membership. If y'all want to sign up for that, first link in the description box below. So I do have a private trading group that I give you access to whenever you sign up through the Patreon link. And when you sign up through that Patreon link, I have about 12 to 15 different private videos inside of that Patreon page that I would recommend that y'all go back and rewatch all of those. Now, I am working on another project right now, and I'll be happy to announce it probably at the end of June. So I'm really looking forward to launching this product and I want to keep y'all up to date with it as well. But my Patreon members will get a discount, obviously, depending on if you are a Patreon member or not. But, as of right now, we have the trading group. The private trading group is available. If y'all do want to join it, feel free to join it. I'm giving all my ins and outs of the market. I give a private summary analysis every single day. So it's written on the Discord server in the private category on there. And then also I've added a new time frame with the market guide buy and sell signals. So now I have the 2-hour, the 4-hour, and the 1 day. And those are signals that you can get straight to your phone. So you don't have to have the premium trading view plan or anything like that, although I do teach y'all how to get that for 50 to 60% off as well if y'all are interested. But this is just another way to learn a little bit more about Crypto Takeover and the things that we got going on, but also to find a good community to come in there and chit chat and learn a little bit more about trading as well. So check that first link in the description box and get signed up for the Patreon page. You can see all the perks and rewards that you'll get whenever you sign up for it right here. So you can come check all that out and see what all you'll get whenever you sign up through the Patreon page as well. And then I have the YouTube membership page that is available. On the YouTube membership page, I'll give you private videos where I go over certain altcoin charts, stock market charts, as well as fiat charts as well, all using the paid for indicators that I have on my charts as well, and I'll provide you with that information. Now, when you do sign up, when I release a video, just comment on that video what chart you would like for me to review, and I'd be happy to add it to our list of charts to review and produce private videos for our paid members only, right? So this is another option that is available besides the Patreon page, and it is a little bit cheaper. So if y'all do want to sign up for it, y'all have the option to sign up for the YouTube membership page instead, but you will not get access to the private trading group like you get access to inside of the Patreon link. And then also, we are on our way to 3,000 subs. I'm super excited. I'm so grateful for everyone sharing these videos, liking these videos, commenting on them. Let me know that I'm doing a great job. I really appreciate it, everyone. And when we hit that 3,000 subs mark, I will be doing a $100 giveaway in one of our favorite altcoins. And in order to qualify for that $100 giveaway, you need to be signed up to the newsletter. So third link, I believe, in the description box. Get signed up for the newsletter. And this is just an easy way for me to get a hold of you once we do the drawing. So I'll do the drawing live on a live video for us and determine who the winner is. And then I'll message you, I'll email you, whichever way. If you provide your Discord name, obviously that's a little bit easier. But if you have your email, I can send you an email, and then you can send me that address to send your altcoin money to. So check that out. We're doing the giveaway, 3,000 subs. Comment down below, 3,000 subs. I'd really appreciate that. We're on our way, y'all. super excited and stoked. Crypto Takeover is growing, and I'm so grateful for it. The Discord server is available, so Discord is available to the public. If y'all want to join it, feel free to join it. You'll be brought to a welcome page whenever you enter. Just abide by the community rules and guidelines. Click that green checkbox when you join the Discord server, and then you'll have access to the rest of the Discord server. And then obviously the trading group is a private category in there that I have to give you access to whenever you join that Patreon page. So our 4-hour time frame, we're getting a red dot here on our 4-hour time frame. We started a bullish count. We got the death cross. Now we're seeing rejection at that death cross. Getting another red dot here on our 4-hour, maybe indicating that we will start to more than likely move a little bit further down. We've been putting in some lower highs on our green money flow as well, moving forward from here on out. So we are definitely looking for maybe possibly another move to the downside, or maybe just some more sideways action here. We did get our blood diamond here on our 6-hour. Where there's still no sign of a green dot just yet. So this could honestly be just kind of like a little trickle of a waterfall going into the rest of the weekend. And what I've told kind of my group is that we just need to be careful going on into the weekend. The weekend gets pretty hectic and crazy. So imagine some price fluctuation throughout the weekend too as well. And that's what we're kind of anticipating. And we're just staying ready for whatever. But usually what happens is we like to get these bearish crosses, and then they will actually act as resistance for us as well. So these two EMAs will then hold resistance for us if they end up getting a bearish cross here too as well. So now we could anticipate that maybe 9,500 could be a relatively strong resistance area for us moving forward. Our blue wave, we probably want to see a big green dot if we were wanting to turn back bullish, but it doesn't look like that big green dot is there just yet. And we'll move into our 8-hour time frame here as well too. 8-hour time frame giving us some nice sell signals on our market guide as well. So maybe anticipating a little bit further move to the downside possibly. It could happen. We could bounce from here. So then obviously we can see our green money flow putting in lower highs, thinning out here for the most part. If we start to see this money flow clip back down, you could probably anticipate it turning red, and then maybe even a further move could happen from there on out. So let's go on into our 12-hour time frame, see what's happening here. 12-hour time frame, we did have that blood diamond there as well. It didn't quite give us a huge sell-off just yet, but it could take a little bit longer to play out. I would imagine we are getting our first signs of the bearish count here, 1, 2, 3, and we'd probably want to see this 3 close below our 2 on the candle body close to make it a little bit more confirming that we could be headed lower. If not, I could definitely see us trading sideways for the weekend and maybe putting in some Darth Maul wicks, which we need to be prepared for. And that could be a very firm possibility until Bitcoin decides to make its next move, or whatever you may have it, into one direction or the other. 12-hour time frame, also kind of clipping off on the money flow just a tad bit. Blue waves are also moving down below our 0 pivot point, maybe anticipating that we're going to start to pull that money flow back down with us as well. RSIs are also moving into that downside. So that's another thing we need to be aware of as well. I don't really go over RSI too much, but we could definitely start to see that RSI start to kind of fade down to the bottom side here too. Let's go on into our 21 hours, see what's going on here. 21 hour also giving us that major slope drop off here on our blue wave. That's pretty crazy to see, honestly. But now we're gonna have to wait for this squeeze with the EMAs. We could definitely anticipate a squeeze with the EMAs here. And then we'll have to see exactly how this wants to play out. Now, I kind of feel like this could be like a little bit of an inverse head and shoulders, but we're going to have to wait to see how this right shoulder kind of plays out. Money flow still obviously telling us that we still are in very thin water for the bulls right now. So that it could break at any moment to the bearish side. But I definitely feel like we could be putting in somewhat of a bullish pattern here. If you do like to trade patterns, then you definitely could anticipate maybe a little bit of a bullish pattern. But I rely more on market Cipher and what that's kind of telling us there too as well. I do want to get into our buy and sell signals, our Wells buy and sell signals. which is a custom indicator I teach you how to set up inside of the Patreon page. There's a link in there. There's a couple of different links. So this indicator is actually no longer available, but I found the alternative indicator, and it does pretty much the same thing too. So I have provided those videos, those private videos inside of the Patreon group for us as well. And then also, if y'all just want to stay up to date with what Crypto Takeover has going on, feel free to join the Telegram channel. It's just an easy way for me to push out announcements, new videos, discounts that I'm running, as well as news articles and other things that I'm just seeing on the chart too that I feel like y'all need to be aware of. So check out the Telegram channel. It is available to the public. And if y'all are interested in signing up or upgrading to a paid version of TradingView, I use the premium plan. Obviously, you can use the Pro or the Pro Plus plan. They're both very good plans as well. I actually teach you how to get these plans for 50 to 60% off inside of the Patreon page. So if y'all do want to upgrade, there's a little tip and trick that I can show y'all. There's a private video in there. I teach you how to get these for 50 to 60% off. So super awesome reward that you get when you join that Patreon page as well. And then you can also, if you are using Market Cipher, I would at least recommend that you have the Pro Plus plan. It just allows you to have a few more indicators on the screen, such as the buy and sell signals, and then also the all-day EMAs. And the all-day EMAs are a custom EMAs indicator that I teach you how to set up inside of the Patreon page. There's a private link, or there's a private video in there with the custom Pine script code, and you can just plug it in and make your own indicator. And it's super convenient because then you don't have to have a bunch of EMA indicators on the left hand side of the screen. So then also 3 commas is available if 3 commas will want to load. It is a trading bot program. I use it to get in and out of the markets relatively quickly, limit in and out relatively quickly using one of their softwares on the website. So if y'all do want to sign up for 3 commas, feel free to check the link in the description box below and get signed up for that and start trading with bots. Then also Ledger Nano X or S is a great cold storage device that y'all can use if you just want to buy and hodl. You know, make sure you are keeping it in cold storage at least. And then also remember, not your keys, not your coins. So make sure you take your money off of the exchanges, right? And then a few leverage trading sites that I recommend are Bybit, PrimeXBT, and FIMX. And they're all great platforms as well. But Bybit allows you to actually use the testnet first to paper trade BTC. So if y'all do want to just practice your trading, I'd recommend using Bybit and working and learning on the testnet first before you deposit your real BTC onto the exchange. So let's jump back into the charts. We're looking at our 2-day now. Our 2-day also giving us a nice little clip to the downside here. Now this looks relatively like it's just kind of beginning, to be honest. If we do drop down below the 0 pivot point, we'll probably drop back down below it, but we'll probably end up putting in a lower low than where this trigger wave has sent us to. Now our money flow is still looking relatively nice here. It doesn't look like a huge shift just yet in money flow. It just looks pretty steadily streaming to the side as of right now. Let's go on into our 2-day, see what's happening here. We have a bearish 1 count there. We are starting to see that red dot. The red dot has appeared. It has not confirmed yet, but it is making its appearance there. Money flow also kind of moving to the downside on our 2-day as well, and that's something to take note of. And that could correlate over into that 1-day chart. Now our 3-day is looking relatively neutral as well. Our blue waves are still just kind of trailing off to the side. Money flow actually having a little curve to the upside here. So we can definitely take that into consideration and how it might be harder for our 1-day to turn bearish because of our 3-day money flow as of right now. Now, if we start to see this 3-day money flow just trailing off to the side, that is a firm possibility that we could see it just kind of trail off to the side and then make its move to the downside or make another bullish leg up. That is a firm possibility. Let's go into our 4-day right now. Our 4-day time frame. Also, money flow looking pretty steady here. We are getting a red dot. I mean, just getting Christmas tree patterns all over the place, especially on these higher time frames, y'all. And this is where we got to be really careful if we're trying to trade these sideways patterns, just because you're going to see a lot of these Darth Maul wicks. And you know, if you're trying to trade these sideways patterns, which is something I don't encourage, to be honest, just because you're probably more or less likely going to get wicked out. You just need to make sure you have some room for error and that you're using low leverage, if anything, right? But you know, once Bitcoin decides a clear direction, which we've kind of already broke through one of our trend line supports here on our higher time frames, I could definitely just see us riding out a little bit further to the side, and then maybe making a directional change up or down, you know, for the most part. So let's go on into our 5-day, see what's happening here. 5 days. So we are seeing, you know, some relatively nice support above our key EMA here. I don't think our 1 day is kind of dipping below it just a tad bit, so we do need to keep an eye on that. But as long as we stay above our key EMAs here on our 4-day, and then let's go on into our 5-day, see what's happening here. Our 5-day, putting in a nice little spinning doji as of right now. Red dot has moved on our 5-day as well, so that's just something to take note of. For the most part, we are seeing an extended bull count here. We'll have to see how much that wants to play out. No sign of a sell signal just yet on our 5-day. That's what I'm kind of looking for, and maybe anticipating if that does happen. That will be a little bit more of a bearish turn for us, possibly. Moving on into our 6-day. 6-day, no sign of a red dot just yet, although it kind of looks like it's ready to form. We're right there on the line of our dark blue wave. Our light blue wave looks like it's ready to kind of cross into it, which will give us that red dot. So also money flow kind of moving off to the side there. I did want to see money flow kind of in confluence from our 5-day. 4 days still looking relatively neutral on money flow. 6-day, yeah, it's definitely trending down for the most part. So let's go on into our weekly time frame, see what's happening here, what we might be able to tell. We are getting that first sign of a bullish one. That could be short-lived. We'll have to wait to see how this wants to close out by next week on Monday. You know, it could end up turning into a reddish one. We'll just have to wait to see exactly how that wants to play out and anticipate some crazy price movement over the weekend. And trading on the weekend is not that fun. You know, I encourage y'all to just kind of go out there and have fun. And, you know, we're in some crazy times right now, so make sure your family's doing good. And I know I will be spending some time with family here in the next couple of days as well too. So stay safe out there, y'all. Looking for this red dot here on our weekly as well. Let's finish it off. If y'all do want to learn how to earn some passive income inside of the crypto space, I would recommend at least checking out the Brave browser. It allows you to earn BAT token by clicking on ads in the bottom right hand corner. So basic attention token, which is another altcoin. And you can also make sure that you do or don't opt into the ads if you want, and you could totally have an ad-free browsing experience if you'd like. CryptoTab browser is also another lightweight browser, and on CryptoTab browser you're just allowed to mine Bitcoin straight from your computer using the CryptoTab browser, and it's a less hassle than setting up ANT miners or ASIC miners. So pretty simple and easy to use. You can also, I have it running on 2 other laptops that I don't really use anymore. They're just mining BTC for me pretty much. So check out CryptoTab browser if y'all want to start mining BTC and making that passive income, baby. And then also CryptoTakeOver on Instagram if you'd like to follow us there, and then on Twitter, CryptoTakeover_. Check us out on there. Then also don't forget the Patreon page, the trading group page. The private trading group page is available to everyone. First link in the description box below. So I hope that y'all sign up with us in there and come in there, ask us a bunch of questions. If you do have any questions at all, feel free to message me. More than likely, I'll respond quickest on Discord. So message me on Discord, and I'd feel free to answer any of your questions that you may have. And with that being said, y'all, I will see y'all on the next one. CTO signing out. Peace.